North Carolina will still be playing next week for the ACC championship against Clemson, but man, the Tar Heels will be limping their way into Charlotte after losing 30-27 to their rivals from Raleigh in double OT. Carolina's offensive line was overwhelmed by NC State's front as the Wolfpack forced 11 hurries, 2 sacks, and 9 tackles for a loss. State's defense successfully overloaded UNC with pressure to mess up the count, and Carolina was left looking helpless. The frustrating thing from UNC's perspective is that very few adjustments were made to give the guys in blue out there a better chance. Slide protection, keep the backs in for more protection. Something, anything, please. With more tape on Drake May readily available for opponents, the offense has gone from Heisman worthy to figured out quickly. The play calling lacks imagination and struggles to adapt to the flow of a game. You can hang missing posters around the town of Chapel Hill when it comes to this offense of late, because that's now 2 weeks where they've looked lost when teams can maintain gap integrity and close the pocket on them. Noah Burnett missed 2 field goal gimmies from 27 yards and 35 yards, yet it was a failure to even put him in that spot to begin with. Entering tonight, Carolina was 88th in red zone conversion percentage in conference-only games, and they did nothing to inspire confidence, scoring less than 4 points on average per possession on their 7 red zone trips. That's not getting it done when it matters most. The defense deserved a better result. It was going to take a physical performance from them to give Carolina a chance, and that group held up their end of the bargain, despite Ben Finley in his first career start having a great game statistically, with State only rushing for 59 yards. In this era of college football, if you give up 24 points in regulation, you should win that game, especially with the credentials of this UNC offense that features the best quarterback and receiver duo to ever play here. My only question on that side of the ball pertaining to the defense is, where have some of those players been all season? Marcus Allen more than held his own out there at cornerback, and safety Will Hardy continued to look good when called upon. It looked as if Carolina does have players capable of at the very least using the bench as it's intended as a motivator. I'm not privy to seeing how players perform at practice, but in a game of these stakes, when forced into action, look at that. They did well. The only positive to come from this game should be the wake-up call this sends to Mack Brown and the powers that be, and decide whether or not there is a serious commitment to football. I'm not sure the sense of urgency is there, because on paper, you'll see a program that isn't used to success winning 9 games. I truly believe that might be enough for them, and it's saddening to look at from that perspective, since the fans that continue to support this program and the players that keep showing up deserve more. It's been exposed recently that this team and this staff has been bailed out by a historic season at the quarterback position, and their luck that saw them win 6 one-score games over a 9-game stretch has seemingly run out. What should have been an exciting next week in preparation for UNC's first conference championship game appearance in 7 years has instead been hit with a cold dose of reality. From Kenan Stadium for Inside Carolina, I'm Taylor Vippolis, signing off.